The BAFTA goes to the magnificent Sarah Lancashire.
You look terrific.
Oh, thank you.
But then again, you always did. Look, Raquel, I've got to ask you, what have you come back for?
Well, I was coming to that, only it's, not easy for me.
Have you come back to me? Because if that's what you
want...
want...
Oh, no, come on now. I mean, I'm not that cheeky, am I? Can't just walk in and out of people's lives willy-nilly.
You're not singing anymore. You're not singing anymore.
Are you drunk?
Be silly.
You weren't. Brilliant. What is this obsession with winning cases?
This is Emma Somerton, my co-defence counsel in the Crown against Ellen Hawkins. She is absolutely brilliant and totally mad.
I'm mental for getting involved. Every time anybody asks me about it, I go bright red.
Well, don't. Julie, the only people know about this are you and Emma. Right now, he's the least of my worries.
Charming.
Well, look at you.
And look at you. You're not even sorry.
Of course I'm... How can I tell me kid's sorry if it was meant to be a bloody accident?
You could say sorry to me.
You actually charged him. You found proof that he's guilty.
We're on the scrubs.
He was walking the dog, wasn't he?
We know about Bernard.
Everyone's always known about Bernard. Is there anything that says any of it's true? Look, I know how busy you are. This is just too easy. You get it wrong again, it won't be just Bernard's blood thereafter.
Hey, charge you, yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen, our Sheila, Miss Sarah Lancashire.
Sorry, afternoon. Oh, bloody hell.
You really know about this stuff, don't you?
If your father could see me now, he'd never believe it. Try it again. I'm a damn good driver, I'll have you know. Once I'd learned to avoid the bomb craters.
How long were you in London?
For most of it.
Sodom.
I feel that way sometimes myself, Violet.
And Gomorrah, it's evil, wickedness and filth.
Is it wrong that God's glory should be found in the form of a woman? Is God wrong, Violet?
What is wrong is for art to parade without her drawers. How can you treat women so?
We give them a cup of tea and a slice of cake.
And anyway, how can art be so gross and hairy? The Greeks and Romans were never hairy.
What's your name?
Carol?
I'm Paul.
Hello, Paul.
Hello, Carol.
Thanks.
You're ringing it?
Oh, are you serious? Of course I will. Me? Or somebody from the insurance company? See you, sexy. I'll tell him eventually. I just don't want to spoil everyone's fun tonight. Okay?
Bought it weeks ago. It's War and Peace, because I knew you'd get to the last chapter. Was supposed to be funny. Was then.
So what do I do now? Stick to short stories?
Get yourself into hospital, you silly cow.
Sold out to her!
I did it. I killed them.
Maloney.
Rose Linden.
Well, let me fill you in. We're reviewing the management of rejected cases over the last 3 years, basically to see if we could have turned them down more time effectively.
Riveting.
You all right? No, Mrs. Mark. Excuse me. I've just come from the hospital. I was woken in the early hours by a journalist who asked me if I knew that my daughter was being questioned about an attempt to steal a baby. I've got an arse-about face as usual, but I've handled it. There's nothing to worry about now.
I didn't try and steal a baby.
Darling, I know you didn't, but why did you leave like that in the middle of the night?
What's he doing?
He was preparing for our friends from the press.
This is ridiculous. I've done nothing.
Darling, I know the baby was choking.
Yeah, hi. Look, the Minister wants Alan Rowe.
What's the matter? Aren't you proud of me? I did it for you.
I am proud of you.
Then what? Why do you look so sad?
I don't know. Perhaps, I think I look old. Come on. With a train to catch. What'd she say?
Final warning. You?
Final warning. Official reprimand. Written apology to the Home Office. Week suspension to lie low. Took the week off. Thought I'd pop round.
You got suspended again, didn't you?
Wasn't my fault.
It can't all be idiots, Rose.
Acute life-threatening episode. They all had them. All my babies.
She found you quite calm, didn't she?
Calm.
You opened the door to her and you said quite calmly, "It's happened again."
No, not calm. No, I was in shock. My baby.
I think you're not telling me the truth, Angela. I think you smothered your babies.
I'm sorry about all the stuff, but as soon as I find somewhere to live...
No, it's fine, Rose, don't worry.
It's really nice of you to take me in.
Yes.
I really do think that we can probably have a more team-based approach, wouldn't you say? That's... Yeah.
I don't quite understand.
Rose, isn't it?
I work with Mr. Maloney here. We do everything together.
Barbara, my paragon. Will we ever know the sweet euphoria of Sybaritic Congress?
Can you just pass me the dictionary, Philip?
There's something in woman you don't understand.
Condition of perfect bliss. 7 letters, first one in.
Congress, a national legislative assembly, a meeting of elected or appointed representatives. To have sexual procreation between a man and a woman.
You want to do something with your talents? It would be an awful shame if you never got to fulfill any of your dreams. Start believing in yourself, Elaine, because I do.
Oh, sorry. God, I'm sorry. I don't usually. Stupid bitch. You said some nice things, and it's been a while since... I'm sorry, I really am.
Would you like a drink, Auntie Beattie?
Oh, I don't think anyone's called me Auntie in 20 years. Look at you, Clegg. Goodness. Well, you look just like him.
I think she'll need a hand, Mum.
Does she?
You sound just like him, too.
Beattie, can I have a word?
Discourse?
In private.
You're cold, Doctor. You nip a gin to warm you. Once it's done, fetch somebody for the box. Get that badged and ticketed.
Yes, Miss Connie.
Fumigate that good dress of hers, get the mud off, and I'll take it.
Yes, Miss Connie.
I'll have that petticoat and all. She won't need that linen and lace where she's going. How much do you pay a stripper, Mr. Thompson?
I don't remember. I don't know, £50?
Your choice to watch. Your choice how much to pay. And your choice whether or not to give her a tip and how big it is. Same as your choice to take Jessica's clients away. Same as your choice to demote her to co-leader. Same as your choice to pay her far less than Shafi Ahmed despite my client being far more successful. Your choice to give her an insulting bonus of £15,000 because she went away to have a baby. Babies get in the way, don't they, Mr. Thompson? Mothers and babies. Not good for business. Why don't we look for some baby photos of Chris? That could be fun. Graham labels them by year. I'm trying to encourage him to label by mood, but
You won't find any of me.
worried we might find something embarrassing.
There's a lot of controls for the sonic cage. I'm the only one who can control it. Not unless she's got a sonic device of her own, which is very unlikely.
Out of my way.
How do you think it makes me feel, seeing you putting yourself last?
Hardly.
Sacrificing yourself for this place, for me.
I don't.
But look at you. Look. What happened? You were a first-class honours student.
I am a first-class honours student who chooses to raise 3 children, run a household, fundraise for the church, sing in the choir.
But besides that, besides it, you give up so much. For me, for the kids. How could I live with myself if I didn't take steps to force you to make some changes?
What changes?
Radical changes.
No. Don't you think yourself rather handsome? I kept some of Mr. Earnshaw's best suits when he died. I think they'd be a good fit on you. You wash yourself and I shall lay one out on your bed. And when you come back, see if you don't make all the ladies swoon.
They're saying she's a prostitute. On the telly, they're saying Nettie is a prostitute.
No, she isn't.
Then why are they saying it?
She doesn't want to do it.
Oh, my God.
For drugs, John. She needs money for drugs. It's always drugs.
How long have you known? How long's she been doing this, walking the bloody streets?
Does it matter? Does it really matter? She's one of our best students. Serious, committed. Had a mountain to climb to get here.
Yes, I understand that she's from a humble background.
She also has the handicap of being a woman.
Didn't think that made any difference these days.
Did you not?
Oh, a fan of the detective genre, I see.
An addict, I'm afraid. Her ladyship passes them on once she's read them, but unfortunately she can't resist telling one whodunit.
And is this up to Mrs. Christie's usual standard?
Well, I'm a little disappointed that it doesn't feature Monsieur Poirot. But there is a romantic interest.
Sounds most intriguing.
Oh, Denise. You must learn how to wear clothes. If you must keep your hair long, then tie it up properly. It looks like a Mongol dog's tail hanging there. We require standards of dress and decorum from our girls. There will be no relations with the male staff, no relations. Any manner of relations on shop premises will be dealt with swiftly and severely. Your predecessor was discovered with a young man alone in her room. That was the most selfish, mindless piece of driving I have ever witnessed.
Oh, it won't be a minute, love, then you can have it.
You could see I'd got my reversing lights on. You could see I'd already started manoeuvring.
Yeah, well, if you keep your hair on, I'll be less than 60 seconds.
Idiot.
Snotty bitch.
You can let her talk to you like that?
Mum, you all right?
Fine.
This must be Alan.
Yes.
How'd you do? I'm Caroline.
How'd you do?
Thank you for staying with her till I got here. We're going to have to go. Some brain-dead, low-life trailer trash stole my parking space.
And you've met my daughter.
Sorry?
Gillian, this is Celia. And Caroline.
I love my work. I face the same burden I have faced since I was 18 years old. If I marry, I will lose my position. I cannot have both. And I cannot decide.
How's Kate?
Yeah, she's
What?
Oh, it's all, like everybody suddenly knows, and I didn't want it to be like that. I mean, I don't think we know what we are yet exactly.
And everybody's gawping at you like they're expecting you to make an announcement.
Exactly that.
Sod 'em, let them deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a big thing to keep the subject engaged in conversation.
Yeah, I think we've got that covered. I'm Catherine, by the way. I'm 47, I'm divorced, I live with my sister, who's a recovering heroin addict. I've 2 grown-up children, one dead, one who doesn't speak to me, and a grandson, so...
Why? Why didn't you speak to you?
It's complicated. Let's talk about you.
And I was thinking, with the baby nearly due and everything, why didn't we get married? Properly. Married. Is that a... What is that?
I see no friends. I'm not warmed by fellowship. I know only awful solitude.
An occupational hazard. You wanted to see me about what?
I look on you as my one true friend.
I have to go back to the corner.
Have you been happy? Has it been worth it?
No, I've not been happy. Yes, it's been worth it. You tell me about that journalist woman. Arthur?
Shall I roll out the pastry?
Frank said you drove her home.
Did I? Oh, yes, that's right, I believe I did.
Ever so glamorous, Frank said.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
Just you remember which side your bread's buttered. Come and pass me that bird.
What's up? Catherine?
I'm all right. I'm just...
What?
So what do I have to do? I've got the Queen's Police Medal for bravery. I've been to Buckingham Palace and I've shut the woman's hand. And now they're accusing me of strangling and bottling Lynn Dewest.
Who what? Bottling?
This D.I. Geordie Shackleton.
I'm afraid it's just me.
I can handle that.
Effortlessly, I appear to have pissed everyone off.
Went well then. The move.
What are we drinking?
Oh, the usual shite. I'm thinking about becoming a lesbian.
Oh, Christ, that's rough.
You'll notice I too am alone.
Is there anything I can help you ladies with?
Ladies, who's he trying to kid? Who are you trying to kid?
Yes, thank you. A smaller table and a wine list.
You don't seem very concerned.
Well, I'm worried, but I don't think panic helps anyone. You know, Kiri's resilient, she'll turn up.
We have some witnesses who have placed her at the Downs.
Okay. And what's your hunch telling you? You must have a hunch.
So let's try and do this formally, shall we? You drove her from her foster parents to her biological grandparents.
If we're going to do this formally, we call it birth. Biological makes them sound like washing powder. When we say we're poor, they say we're racist. When we say we're suffering, they say we're bigots. They say the outrage is theirs. The outrage is ours.
He lost a child.
I lost my country.
What this country needs right now is the strongest leader it's ever seen.
We three seem to be the only ones who remember, and we can't sing, so we just wanted to say thanks very much.
Myself also, from bottom of heart.
Oh my God. I thought you were going to arrest me.
No, it's just lovely to hear the songs. I have missed them so. Can't remember any of the lyrics.
No, I'm struggling there as well.
I know, for the benefit of Mr. Kite, in completely the wrong order.
Very big mess indeed.
Oh, yeah.
And he, dude, really?
I can't apologise, I was bloody Ed Sheeran.
What are you going to do about this?
I'm here to offer
This is your site. You did this.
I'm going to make a statement saying what we as a company know.
And what do you know? that this was done cheap as chips? Is that what you know?
Holly, I hardly think that's fair.
I know you.
Use...
I know you!
You're looking very well.
It's odd life. Places it takes you. If someone had told me 5 or 6 years ago that I'd be a single parent to a 5-year-old who isn't biologically mine, living in an old farmhouse in West Yorkshire, head of what was and still is a very difficult school, well, I don't know what I'd have thought, but if they told me on top of all that I was the happiest I'd ever been, I don't know, I'm not sure I'd have believed them.